Let us start today by addressing the eyesore found down here. I didn't put this here. In fact, it was only after many long hours of editing that I went to export the final video did I find out that this intrusive logo, watermark, if you will, would be on my entire video. So, just to be clear, this video is not sponsored by these people. I did not ask for this watermark, and in fact, I am going to deface it right now. Look, I agree with the concept of paying money for quality software, tools one would use, especially for passion projects. I get it. But my choice here is to have this eyesore or go pro with this software, which unfortunately for them means a monthly fee, which I'm not down with. So I'll be switching editors. I apologize for the eyesore. What's up, nerds? We're back. More Schedule 1. Guys, I did off-camera grinding. Check the dollar amounts. Realistically, this was 4 or 5 game days of just grinding out the nightly deals, grinding out product. Now that we have some walking around money, I want to do some upgrades here. Get a couple more mixing tables, a couple more employees, maybe automate this simple mix. We're sticking with the OG gruel. I want to get some dry racks. It's only a matter of time before we need to up the quality, I think, in order to get new customers. So, drying racks have been unlocked. This guy clearly needs more work to do. So we'll put some in here, and I want to experiment with them and see exactly how they bottleneck, because I'm thinking about going up 2 levels of quality. From the standard or whatever, I think there's 2 levels above that, and I'm wondering if we try to achieve that level of quality just with the drying racks instead of using fertilizer to see. I think normally what you would do is use fertilizer to get your first level of quality increase and then use the drying racks for the second level, but I want to know just how bad the bottleneck would be if we just use the drying racks. So we're going to try that. I know that there are probably YouTube videos out there already that have figured this out, and I could check those out, but that would kind of ruin the fun for me. And besides, this being an early access game, that kind of thing is subject to change at any time. I also managed to unlock the downtown area, which means we're close to getting another dealer. So we tested out an 8 mix strain for OG Kush, giving us this hairy ass blaster, which is a name that I dearly love. I don't think we're going to mass produce this, at least not with automation, and I don't have the room for that in the bungalow, so we're going to stick with this simple OG gruel mix because it's easy, and I can automate that at the bungalow, and we're going to try. Found a simple mix for the math that we're dealing, and yes, I'm gonna start calling it math instead of meth. I think maybe my brain is soft enough that I can fool myself into thinking that whenever I'm making a deal in some dark alley with this stuff, I'm actually selling them education. It's also possible that that doesn't work. We'll see. it again. You should go talk to Brad Crosby, the next dealer.
Yay!
Yes. Do it again. The guy who wanted some math. Hey, the Pythagorean theorem. Alright, somebody's been studying geometry and then disappeared to their home planet. Okay, we got drying racks. Let's see if we can get them all in here. That'll do. Okay, now we're going to reassign all of these pots. They all get their own drying rack. Set the quality to max. Actually, we need another shelf. Okay, 3 OG Kush, 1 sour diesel. So these two are going to continue. Actually, these two go here. So it's 10. Should be 20, shouldn't it? I missed. Our handler. Let's make sure everybody's got money. Now the OG Ghoul should be fully automated. So, two things. One, where is the cartel? You know, those guys that blew up the RV like moments after we arrived in town? And yet, since then, we haven't heard a peep out of them. I do know that the next major update will either include changes to the police or something cartel related, but still I would have expected to see something. I mean, they were willing to blow up the RV like right off the bat. I expected something as we progressed, but perhaps not. The other thing that I should disclose is this. I have console enabled for this command, and there's a hide UI command as well. Yeah, there it is. I use these to create cinematic shots, like the opening shot to this video. I just want to disclose that because that also includes other commands like give and grow plants and so forth, basically cheats, which would just inherently make the game less fun for me. So there's really no point in that. I do want to be able to play around with different types of cinematic shots. So this is essential, and that means this will be on. I think it's time to buy the Viper. I think purchasing the Viper and another legitimate business is the next step. As we ramp things up, we're going to need to transport a lot of supplies, and we're also going to need to launder more money because we can't make purchases like this with cash. Gotta do it. Yeah, let's look at this. Nice. Okay. Let's see if we can. Post office is 10 grand. We're not quite there yet. We'll be tonight though. There. Now we have excess stuff to store it here for the mixes and whatnot. Still pretty good here. We already got some made. Nice. Still. Okay. Interesting. You're waiting for. I hope this isn't bugged. Like, you do use those, right? Oh, I didn't add them. I'm a genius. Yeah, get to work. Well, you know, better late than never. Okay, now this is the real question. How long does this take? Just looking at this right now, almost certainly it takes longer than it takes to grow these, so yeah, we'll have to see. We'll do that again. Let's deposit what we can, which is everything. Nice. So we can buy another business. We'll be broke, but we can collect from the dealers in the morning and see what we're working with. Did he just give me 8 grand? Okay. It must have been a few days then. I thought it was 2 only, but it's a pretty hefty amount. Let's see what Molly has. Also not bad. We definitely need more laundering capability. Once again, we'll deposit what we can. We can almost get the car washed. I kind of want to do that. We might be able to launder more at a time since it is more expensive. Logically, that follows, but we'll see. We got a laundering cycle happening now. So 2 laundering cycles. I think it's worth it just to see. Where is the car wash? Right here, right? Yeah. Let's try and get in there and press the button. I totally could have pressed that button, but I really wanted to make her walk in here and do it. Get our extra stuff. I could also order a delivery and it'll just sit here until we unload it. I've seen other videos of people doing that, which is smart, and I might do that at some point, but right now we're okay. I suck at the pickpocketing. I should probably just not even. This is, yeah, you just watch it with those imaginary numbers. Gonna stash some product in a laundromat. Seems to make sense. Might get additional shelves for in here. I can have a revolver. Can I buy more ammo? Oh, I see. Okay. What? Why? I'm not sure what happened there. I was just trying to buy ammo. Did I buy too much ammo, or was it... Oh, was it because I drew my weapon? Because it landed in the first empty slot, which is the one that I had active? I think, perhaps, that's what happened. So I will hide here, bravely. I think that should be okay tomorrow. We will find out. I want to order our first delivery of supplies to the bungalow. I want 160 of those, 80 of those, 80 of those. I can have stuff delivered to the why? Okay. There should be an achievement for a half-court shot. I forgot to start recording again when I went to buy this business. I essentially stayed awake to do 1 or 2 rounds of laundering, went to sleep, and then bought this business, 20k. This one can launder 6k per day. Oh neat, you get to see all of them. So I think that was the right call. We'll be able to launder a total of 8,000 per day, which is a pretty decent amount. Alright, we have a minivan. We have 2 cash businesses. It kind of feels like we're moving up in the world. I feel legitimate. Don't you?